Am I live? Is my mic working? Yes, it is. Hmm. I hope you guys are okay with the setup. I'm trying something new. Okay, this could be way better. I think. Let me actually try to make it better. What if I create something like this? Yeah, and then okay. Well, I can't make that full screen, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. Then, nah, too distracting. All right, let's just continue with this. Okay, everyone, welcome back to the stream. I'm streaming again. This time, just a little bit early than normal. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I'm just continuing with my pages this week. I think about how many? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight panels to go. Which I think I want to finish most of that by today. So I don't want to waste any more time. Get right to drawing. Um, and the microphone is in the wrong position. Uh, I'm gonna speed it up this time today, guys. I'm thinking of him instead of a normal thinking pose. I could give him a pose where he's kind of grabbing his goatee, right like this. I think that's how I would do a thinking pose if I had a goatee. I kind of need a reference for my own character because I realize I've been drawing him very inconsistently lately. Man, I need to go back before I submit this to a competition. I need to go back and redraw a couple of panels on my chapter one. So let's just go with this. It's supposed to be him. And if you notice, yeah, I did draw him a little bit more younger. Well, not younger, but more cleaner rather. Eyes are much wider, you know. So I may need to edit this. Okay, that's better. This one is he's drawn a little bit smaller. Now that I think about it, it looks kind of redundant because it's on another side pose. However, what I want to portray here is the distance between them where they're talking as they get a little bit closer later on. So here, I want to give that illusion that they're right next to each other, but then pull out in a wide shot, right? It looks really redundant to me, to be honest with you. I kind of not sure about these two panels, but I'll keep it like that for now. It's fine. I also forgot to draw his earrings and some panels too. Oh, excuse me. Not to mention, I've been drawing the ears really inconsistently. I guess that's one of my problems, to be honest with you. One of my biggest problems. Okay. Yeah. Ka-live ko pa lang, wala pa akong viewer. Condense. Yung gatas dyan, sarang-sara na. Tingnan nga ako, pinakala makalis. Yema na. Wala ko ba? Bili ka nga yung yema doon. Minalal mo yung binili ni mama. Sarap na best yun. Kasi wala na doon tayo, bumili si mama ng yema. Nagigilip daw yung dati. Mm-hmm. Sarap. Yes. Para gising ako ng maaga. Sa maaga. Kasi mag-edit ako. Alas 12, sige. Ang live. Oh yeah, and his X thing on the side of his jacket. I told to draw. I forgot to draw that. Oh, well, there, again, I need to revise a lot of these anyway. This angle is kind of giving me a hard time, even though it's just a side view. There's just something, sometimes there's something about a drawing that doesn't feel right. You can't point out what it is, and you just keep trying to adjust it, see if your suspicious is sorry. You keep trying to adjust it, see if it corrects itself. You suspect um one thing, and then you think it'll fix it, but it turns out that it won't. I really don't like that. I need to be more brave and really put that in there, huh? This make it more prominent. Okay, all right, that looks good. Okay, that looks good. I like it. Oh, three fingers. We don't want to be accused of using AI now. Just gonna fix that into the correct number. I want his pinky finger to raise up a little bit, just because it's near the junction between the forearm and the bicep. It kind of makes it do that. That's, I think I do. At least it does, right? I don't know. Okay. I don't think I need a sketch at this point anymore, because it's just, this lower part's really easy to draw. Uh, yeah, this is his coat. Just flapping a little bit. I want to introduce some wind in there. Okay. Okay, I'm fine with not my best work, but I am fine with this. It's good enough. It's passable to be included. Yeah, definitely. I mean, the only thing I'll change is the thickness of his face. I want to make him look a little bit younger, just a little bit. It's just maybe in his 40s. He's the oldest in the group, or rather, once he joins the group, he'll be the oldest. He's wearing black gloves. Okay, I like it. I just need to make sure that the distinctions are clear. Like this line here. It needs to the folds needs to shine a little bit. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna jump to a different panel. Although I still need to draw the girl here, but I just wanna jump to a different panel. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. Whoops. Not sure I like how I drew that. Be a tad bit smaller like that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's totally fine. Okay, there you go. Oh, Mara Mimi raided me. Thanks for the raid, man. Really appreciated that. I'm sorry, I'm not really used to reading this thing in Twitch, but I realized that I'm getting a bunch of viewers all of a sudden. Okay, well next time I get some views, I'll definitely raid you back. Don't worry. Well, I rarely get anything here though on Twitch. Man, I wish I had enough followings to raid people. You know, that'll be great. Mm. What do you normally do after you get raided like that? I have no clue what the ethics are for those kind of things. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really new to the streaming stuff. Hey, especially on Twitch. Um, yeah. So maybe I'll just tell you guys what I'm doing here. This is a manga that I'm writing. It's the first time I'm writing something. But I am a just to tell you about myself, something about myself. I am a mangaka, but however, I don't write my own stories. So what I do is I look for authors and I send them a proposal to see if they want to make their novel into a manga or a comic book or a webtoon, and that's how I normally get clients. And so yeah, I've been doing that for I don't know. No, I don't recall. Something like 2023 or 2022. I'll have to double check my first project and see what the dates are. But it's somewhere around that time. However, I got a few of them that are published on Tapas, just online publications, right? Self-publish webtoon and Tapas. The author usually does that, and I don't really take care of. I just take care of the art. Some authors decide to actually not disclose where they published it, which kind of sucks, to be honest with you. I mean, kind of illogical. I mean, I drew the thing, right? But to be honest with you, I don't really care about that because it's not really my work anyway, and I get enough clients to not have to worry about that. And well, what I mean by not my work is I didn't really write it. It's not something that I want to be proud of. Um, well, for the most part, I do want to be proud. I am proud of my work. That's what I mean. Um, so yeah, if you look at Stole Arms and Tapas, that that is a work that I did with an author. My first one is also in Tapas. It's called Fire of the Fifth Sun, and you can really see the drawing progression because I think I really sucked back then. I wasn't very good, but yeah, that project launched me to finding more projects like this, and yeah, it allowed me to create a sizable portfolio to continue working. Now, I'm gonna jump to a different page. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna finish the hair. Okay, I don't like working on one panel at a time. I kind of jump around like this. After this, I got like a few more pages to go. I'm actually drawing 4 pages at the same time. Let me just show you. So that's 2 pages. The second page, 3 page, and the fourth page. Yeah, I do this mostly off stream, just because I want to get the project going, and I don't want to have to wait for streaming hours to to draw this. So most of this is done off stream during my work days too, on the side. Okay. I think I drew this too long. Reduce it a little bit. No big deal. Almost like trimming actual hair. Yeah. Looks good. Clean up the brush a little bit, and let's do some strands. Okay. Let's finish up the face. A very simple face. So we don't see her eyebrows. It's above the hairline. Okay, there you go. So neck would be here. The other side of the hoodie should be right there. Shaded part. I want to shade the outside, or outline the outside of the hair too, like that. There's gonna be a lot of blacks there. See? Okay, one. So we don't see her hand. I'm kind of cheating a little bit here because I don't have to draw the other hand, right? Let's see how that looks like without the sketch. Yeah, I like it. Okay, I'm gonna jump again to the other drawing that I did. Not Val Lol. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream, buddy. That's just her hand. She's kind of slouching a little bit. She's a bit frustrated, you know. She put her hand up here, or maybe rotate and then put the other, similar to this pose. But she's slouched because she's a bit frustrated. I don't like the way I draw the eyes anyway. So let's change the angle just a tad bit. I might not need the sketch anymore for this drawing at least. I want her to have a frustrated eye. Yeah, this is your art so good. How is your art so good? Matter in fact, how long did it take you to get this good? That's a good question. I've been drawing all my life, but I've recently just really taken this art thing seriously. So if you ask me how long did I, maybe 2 or 3 years, when I really started to take it seriously, I got really good at it. Yeah, but I've been drawing for more than that. Like obsessively drawing. The problem is that when back then is that I just made it into a hobby, so my progress was really really slow. Back in 2020, when I first got my like legitimate art job, I had to take it up a notch and give it a lot more thought. And I studied the fundamentals. I studied them more. It's not like I wasn't studying them before, and I really got good. I don't know if I'm good. I mean, I'm glad that you think so. Personally, compared to my peers, I this is like nothing. This is probably a horrible drawing compared to um the people I look up to, which is what I want my art to become. So to me, in my eyes, this thing is I'm just getting started. I don't want to sound pretentious. I think her hair is too big. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna do an anatomy check, on her head. So, wait, let me just get. So that's the face. Sorry. Okay, that's the face, right? Head is should be around here, connecting to the neck. Okay. It's just slightly big. Maybe I want to reduce it by this much, right? Delete this and move this way. It's actually not that noticeable. I think it's just the curvature of her hair makes it look absolutely massive. So let's just do that, yeah? I'm gonna duplicate this layer just in case I want to get back to it and make sure I have a layer saved that's not revised. So basically just move that about that much. Okay, that's a tad bit better. But now I gotta edit these parts, right? So it looks cleaner. Surprisingly, that didn't have to edit that much. Okay, see, this should be enough. And yeah, I'm just hatching lines. This is her shoulder. So she's now hunched back a little bit out of frustration. I'm still thinking about this pose. Something doesn't feel right to me. Yeah, maybe I should draw the other side. You know what? I got an idea, and it's a very lazy idea. I know, but let's try doing something like this. Okay, wait. I got this. I got this. I just wanted to change the angle just a little bit so she's not too slouched. So now her shoulder should be sitting here, and this hoodie should be like that. Okay. All right. I got it. You see a little bit more of her neck. It does look better. The angle, at least. I still want her to be slouched, but just ever so slightly. Okay. I'm gonna have to just redraw into her entire body, right? Now the center is somewhere here. Yeah, it's better. That's totally a better pose, I think. Yeah, I think so. I think it's a good. It is a better pose. Okay. Yes, a hoodie in medieval times. I don't think hoodies are necessarily a modern invention. I mean, they had cloaks back in the day, right? And so I would think that a hoodie is not entirely impossible for them to think up. And this is a fantasy setting anyway. GW29 296. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream, buddy. What is up, buddy? How are you doing? Okay. I think this panel is done. Um, mhm, I like it. Now we got some space up here for dialogue. To make this manga go public, I'm gonna enter a competition first before I make this. But there's a competition on March, which I am working on and entering. This is almost done, and I think it's not almost done, but I think there are enough pages for me to submit. I'm just making a few more before I do. I got a few weeks anyway, and I also need to refine some of my writing on chapter one, chapter two, because this is already chapter three, and yeah, I just want to refine my writing and my earlier pages. Maybe add more pages in between those, because sometimes you get ideas, and I kind of have to revise, the previous writing over the new ideas. It's kind of frustrating, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm getting used to drawing crop tops now. And let's see how that looks like. That looks good. I kind of like the really thick line art that I'm doing here. Because normally I would draw really thin, but since I'm drawing small, my thin brush looks very thick, right? All right, now for the challenging part, the hands. Okay, to draw hands like this, I want to think of the hand as if it's a square, but not just any square. I want to think of it as a square that's tapered off like that. Okay, and then I want to make that into a 3D shape. So like this, tapered off to the side, and the fingers would go here. right? Just really quickly, and thumb the other side if that's the right hand, yeah, whatever, or here maybe. So the thumb would have an extra shape like this, and the hands would go like that. So now that we got that shape, all I gotta do is imagine how it's going to apply with this position. When since the fingers are over here, right? So therefore the knuckles would be here. So how are we gonna apply this tapered shape to this? Because it's gonna have to connect to the forearm here like this, right? So that's the forearm. So all we gotta do is connect those. And now we got that shape. So pinky finger is the smallest one, and the middle finger is the tallest one. So just do that. And then we can even add shape, or like a gesture to the fingers later on. Cool idea. You should draw like a chibi of the character in the ending of the manga. If you know what, you know, like Attack on Titan. I think they had that chibi. Yeah, maybe. Well, I'm really far away from the ending of this manga. It's not. I just started the project. Okay, so going back to this, I want to add a gesture now. So instead of them just doing this, maybe I can have the pointy finger. I don't know what the fingers are called. Okay, GW296. What's up, man? Hi, hello. Okay, so maybe I can have it do that gesture, and then the rest would be the same. Also, with drawing the fingers, it's good to draw on a angle like that instead of a straight up, Okay, so I'm gonna draw it on an angle like this instead, right? Maybe a bit longer. And because she's a girl, girls usually have a more tapered finger. So than guys. So it's more like so guys would have fingers like this, right? Like this, more squared off. But girls have more tapered, like that. So I'm gonna try and apply that to her fingers. Yeah. I haven't watched or read Attack on Titan. I think Attack on Titan has a chibi story at the end. I don't remember. Okay, so that, and then the knuckles would be here. You won't be able to see the rest of the fingers. It's covered up by its own anatomy. Okay, so again, at an angle, tapered off. And finally, the pinky finger at an angle, tapered off. And there you go. Very simple. It's a really small drawing, so I don't need to get all detail about it. And just erase the guidelines. Right? I think I need to make it bigger. Sorry. Yeah, there you go. Since it's bigger now, I can probably do a better job. I don't need to sketch anymore for now. Hmm? Um, I think it's too thick. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on this hand. It's really tiny. I just need to adjust the anatomy just a little bit. So you wouldn't be able to see the thumb here because it should be behind the hips, or you could probably draw it like this, right? But I'm going to make it so that it's behind the hips. Shout out to Maru underscore Mimi, by the way, who rated me on Twitch. I think I already said that, just so I just wanna. I'm just grateful, you know. Say that again. Okay, so does that look good? I think I need to make it way bigger. Yeah, totally way bigger, like that much bigger, right? Yeah. Yep, totally. That's enough. I feel like I want to redraw that hand now. I totally should probably redraw that hand. It looks absolutely horrendous. I can do a better job. It should be right here. Where's that layer here? That underneath. And that's good enough. I don't want to spend too much time on that, regardless. Each of these things are just to take it slow sometimes. 'Cause I could just rush the sketch the hatching lines here, for example, but that's not gonna do me any good. So what I've learned is that the slower you draw, the cleaner your lines are, and of course, the better the outcome of the drawing. Okay, this page is pretty much done. What is this layer? Empty. Let's create a mask so that it'll be ready to draw the backgrounds. So my thing here is it has a lot of white spaces because I'm getting it ready for print. Good. Spider-Man himself. Hello, man. Peak. I don't know about that, but thanks. I'm just cleaning up some parts here, and this should be done. Let's turn the gray thing to white, and that should be our mask layer. Then make another mask layer for the background, and one more for the sky. Okay, and that's my layers. Whoops. Do I do commissions? Not anymore. I'm afraid. I am fully booked right now. But ask me again next week because I think I'm about to finish a client soon, and I may have a few slots in my pipeline. Yeah, but at the moment I'm not opening for commission. But I do commissions if that's what you're asking. Anyway. Okay, this is ready. All right, next page. This page only has one panel to go. What was that? Guess what? I'm broke. Oh, oh, me too, man. So they're having a confrontation. These two these two characters. I make manga too. It's not out yet. Oh, dude, you should show us once it's done. I love hearing people doing manga. You know, I think it's really like the goal of my channel is to encourage, inspire people to do manga or just draw in general. Really, it doesn't have to be manga. And since I started it, I have seen a lot of artists that are transitioning to um, mangakas. I'm not saying that it's because of me. I'm just saying that I'm really happy that that's still happening. despite of AI. One would think that it's no longer popular to learn art, but it's glad to have been proven wrong. Hmm? Okay. Wala na lang. Ano na ako? Oras na. I don't like that hoodie suit. You know what? It's not bad. I'll keep it. Did I skip a few things? Yeah, I'm good. We're good. See how quickly I drew that body. All right, gotta go. All right, man. Well, good luck. I hope you find some solution to your financial problems. So I did two panels already. Now I think I have six panels to go now before I finally finish um the characters. Then I just need to do the backgrounds, which would take a few minutes because I've already drawn the backgrounds beforehand. So all I gotta do is just copy paste that, and we should be good to go. Then after the background is just the hatching lines. That will take a while, maybe another day's worth of work. Sorry, I just lagged so bad. Wi-Fi is bad. It's okay, man. Totally fine. It's at your own pace, you know. Where's my reference for this guy? It is. I'm getting the hang of drawing this character now. I went to the bookstore today and saw all of Vagabond Berserk. I thought all of the Vagabond they had. Actually, you bought all the Vagabond they had. Wow, dude, you're ballin'. Uh, there Vagabond was also readily available in my local bookstore, but not the deluxe edition. I really want to buy the deluxe edition of both Vagabond and Berserk. Tigat na kami. Wow. It's okay, mami. Huwag ka malakas boses mo. Yeah, I really want to buy the deluxe edition for both Berserk and Vagabond Man. I want it. I want it. hard to find, especially volume one. I mean, there were some deluxe edition in my bookstore, but not volume one, and that's really is my problem. That's my problem, really. I think I need to draw this better. Like I need to fold like that, right, to indicate that it's like curve. Yeah, that's so much better. I already have volume one, so I bought all it and gave it to my bro. Nice, nice, nice. Well, volume one deluxe edition or just volume one, the Viz copy. I think it's Viz copy, right? No, when he start peak. True, 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 true. Nah, I want the good stuff. That's what I want. I don't need the sketch anymore. Okay, texturing this thing. Just so it can differentiate itself from his black clothing or something like that, right? Okay. All right, this is pretty much done. I think I need to revise some of this because he looks really scary here, and I drew his hair a little bit differently because I keep forgetting how to draw his hair, man. I'm still not used to drawing them. I'll go draw in my manga. See ya. All right, man. Take care. I think I drew his hairline to look. I need to lower it a little bit. Right around there. Yeah. And just fix all these mistakes now. Okay. That does look good. I like it. It makes him a bit younger. Make the eyes a bit wider. And the mustache a bit more mustachy. Okay. Hindi ka na naman. Ano mo, Coke, babes. Yeah. Tapos na tayo. Lapit na matapos eh. Excited. Parang ikaw ata excited. Ay. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes him a lot younger, right? Without all the dirt in his face. Make his face a lot more straighter. Lower his hairline. Yeah, yeah, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff, man. Okay. Earrings? I did you did my earrings. Here too. And yeah, I think we had the X. We had an X here. We're going to draw that. So I'm just gonna go through my previous drawing of him and just fix him just a little bit. So I'm missing a few features here and there with the character. I think this is fine. Yeah, this is totally fine. Here. The YouTuber I watch give me a free member. His name is Anticity. Nice man. It's like a Patreon thing. I don't have anything like that. Okay. All right. I think that's pretty much it. Now I only have five panels to go. Let's do a panel check. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 more panels to go. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end the stream here, and I'll be right back. I'll probably be back a little later. If not, probably tomorrow. Okay. Again, thank you very much to Maru Mimi for the raid earlier, and yeah, I just can't thank you enough. Subscribe to the channel, like and subscribe to Twitch and to my YouTube. And yep, I'm just gonna end the stream here. I don't know how to end the stream. See ya. Well, that's odd. Member on YouTube means you can watch member on these streams. When I come back, the stream ends. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Look, what you can do is you can join my Discord. I'm usually there when I'm not streaming, and I stream there sometimes. Yeah, I'll send you a link. There you go. All right. So it's a small community, not very big. But I'm trying to grow it. You know. All right. I gotta get some dinner. Eat with my wife and shit. You know, my son. All right, man. I'm gonna end the stream. See ya. See ya.